Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. This crowd, full throat, spinning the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So the Florida Gators offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Florida. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
From the gun, running back on the move. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Soften him up with the 1. Now to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might...
Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
It's complete. A quick tackle made, and he's got ready for the 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time player has made big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Daniels. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. The inside handoff. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Oh, what a move to get open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts.
Breaks into the open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive here.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to throw.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Gators will try to punch it in on first and goal.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game in the first.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point puts them on top 20s back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
Gets loose in the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. At the 45 on its way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let him have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room, it's Bettis. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. It just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And the defense not fooled at all as they stop this play at the line.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Gator. Fitted in the window for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Johns. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Trying to set up the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Oregon State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Gators will hustle to the line. The give from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle offense to the line. On the run, it's Bettis. Shows him the stiff arm. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Carolina, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Giles. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Davis looking to pass. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guy.
He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gator! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets it out quickly. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators sending the offense back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Davis will throw. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's John.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain. Now they're forced to punt.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Gator! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. They're going to go right back to him on first down. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Durham. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for us. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Stewart. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be third and long. Going to look downfield again. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Davis will throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gator! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him. comfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A little screen to the running back. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing.
There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Godet. Pocket breaking down. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Find space on the right. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Punt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Need. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Look out, he's got room. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right Now, we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Well, I think these guys have gone completely mental. They have lost their minds. The punt team is on the field, and they're in the red zone. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go right back to him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll throw it. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Give to the single back.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Give to the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the move, it's John. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. Second and 19. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching enough.